So I want you to imagine having to choose between putting food on the table and keeping your lights on. Well, for many South Carolinians, that's not a hypothetical choice. It's a daily reality. That's going to be related to what we call the heat and eat dilemma, which is a term often used in energy burden literature. Energy burden is the percentage of your household income that's spent on energy bills. South Carolina has one of the highest rates of energy burden levels in the entire nation. So what brings us to this unique landscape? Well, South Carolina has a booming population. We have an aging housing stock. And the icing on the cake is going to be an increase in commercialized and industrialized interest from places such as energy-hungry data centers that are increasing our rates daily. So this brings us to a new way of measuring energy burden, and it begs the question of how do we measure it? Currently, energy burden is measured through large data in census tracts, and that data is typically aggregated in a way that erases or averages out the average household. The aims of my study is to get more granular, to look at the household at the individual level. Well, how do we do that? We use something known as a public use microdata area, also known as a PUMA. Public use microdata areas consolidate information into a large area that consists of 100,000 to 200,000 houses. I want to take that data and look at the average household so that no household gets left behind. Well, what am I going to do with that data? We've seen the fancy regressional analyses. What am I doing that exactly? I'm going to take some data and I'm going to clean it, look at the housing stock, if it's rented or if it's owned, how old the house is, the appliances that are used, and we're going to throw in some geographical information such as the climate, because all that's going to play a role. So this isn't just about numbers. This is going to be about manifesting change. I want this to create a tool so that way policymakers can see where these houses are and develop it through ArcGIS and our statistical modeling, so that way we can empower change. Energy is a necessity, not a luxury. Thank you.